life.
It was.
It's showtime.
We here. We here. We here. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
Back with another one.
Key and Bob. I am Key. To my right is two amazing people. On the bottom is Bobby. On the top is Kai. We're going to jump right into Kai's love interest. We are not. We are not.
Oh.
I just wanted to make her sweat.
We actually want to talk some sports with y'all. I know we don't really ever get into sports. We usually, stick to the good gossip of the world. But we want to talk about some of this interesting sports stuff that's been going on, specifically basketball and the NBA playoffs. So I got a question for y'all. Since the Suns just got, swept, bring the brooms out, what's next for them, man?
I think the Suns are in a weird situation because they got $150 million tied up into three dudes, and they don't have another draft pick until 2031. So they got to break up the game. Long? They got to break up the game. Yeah, they did. They did all those trades for Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal, and they got rid of all their assets. So first things first, you got to get rid of one of those guys, if not two of those guys. I think you have to build around obviously the younger guy, which is Devin Booker, who played the best in the closeout. So I think you got to find a way to either see what you can get for Bradley Beal, and if you don't get enough for Bradley Beal, I say you move Durant too.
I agree with you. I just would go the opposite end of it. I'm gonna go ahead and shop Book. I think you can get the most out of them. And you may have already wore out the tires on maybe the potential Book Suns relationship. I think it might be done. So
but what you gonna get for Book though?
Oh, Book. He gonna get you some stuff. That's if Rudy Gobert go for 3 firsts, Book at least gonna get me 3 firsts and a solid role player.
Oh, so you going?
I don't know what KD getting me.
So you going full rebuild?
In the NBA, it's like the full rebuild ain't bad no more though. It used to be bad, but after watching Utah go through one and almost make the playoffs, we watch OKC go through one. Shoot, they might have made the playoffs the next year after they went through rebuilds.
Yeah, but I think you got to look at Utah.
Rebuild ain't bad.
Utah ain't doing nothing good either. They rebuilding and now they not making the playoffs. And when are they going to make the playoffs?
West is tough.
Exactly.
Made the playoffs in the East.
So yeah,
they would have made it in the East though.
Well, why would you rebuild with 3 superstars? And you can move one,
Cause
and you can
what?
still have a respectable team.
Cause you not move. I don't know what I'm getting back for KD or Bradley Beal. Hell, they was the only ones that wanted Bradley Beal. Ain't nobody want Bradley Beal.
So you're gonna ship Booker to Detroit to get some good draft picks.
Oh yeah, give me I ain't gonna you ain't gonna get Cunningham for him, but give me Ivy and 3 firsts for Devin Booker.
So Rudy
And give me one of them bigs too. They got hella bigs. Give me like Ivy, Bagley, and 3 firsts.
That's a terrible trade.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna keep Durant and Bill.
But they're gonna make the playoffs. So then that Detroit team is probably gonna make the playoffs in the East. Because they got more draft capital.
East,
and then they got one of the Thompson twins that's gonna come into his own. Then you're gonna have Booker beside him. And then you could probably, you know what I'm saying? You can run K to the 3.
You don't think Phoenix is better at that point?
With Ivy and 3 firsts?
Ivy, 3 firsts, and Bagley.
No.
And Bagley.
No.
Oh,
Nothing
no.
changes. Like Devin Booker just dropped 50 in the closeout. Like, no. He not replacing that production. And I don't think Bradley Beal is better than Devin Booker. So no. Booker and Durant couldn't get it done. You think Beal and Durant gonna get it done?
Well, my point is, I don't think Durant nor Booker are shoppable. If I'm a team, I don't want either one of them.
Oh, you crazy.
Next
topic. 2 top 20 players.
You might can tickle my fancy on KD a little bit.
Come on, man. Come on.
Give me an example. Who going for KD? Who?
Every team in the NBA. The Warriors would take Kevin Durant back right now. But he ain't gonna do that. The Lakers would take KD. Every contender would take KD.
I don't think the Warriors are giving up what you gonna ask for them to give up for KD.
Cleveland would take KD. The Warriors will give up anything not named Steph Curry to get KD. Like they don't have nothing. They didn't even make the playoffs. What are you not seeing? They're not in the playoffs. And you didn't see it because you ain't.
They're
looking.
not in the playoffs because Klay Thompson was. Klay Thompson was terrible. That's why they're not in the playoffs.
So
they lost that playing game because they second star, the number 2 guy, went 0 for 10.
So he don't get better. He's not getting younger.
No, they're not re-signing him. No, he's going somewhere else.
No, I think he's gonna take a pay cut. He already said it. He said he's willing to take a pay cut. He said it openly.
I ain't paying him either. I ain't paying him.
You always about rebuild though. Our philosophies are different. You believe in getting, but that almost never works. That philosophy, like just break it up and let's do draft picks. Like you got to show me where that worked. Like
it happens
Boston
all the time.
Nah, but they don't compete. Is what I'm saying. Like when you get Booker,
it takes
Bill,
a little while.
No, it don't work. You're gonna have to tell me where it worked. Because when you get Booker, Bill, and KD, you think, oh, I got it. We finna win a chip. Them niggas went home in the first round. They don't want to.
Exactly.
He didn't invest all that money to do a rebuild the next year.
All 3 of us.
You said what?
In the words of KD, who gonna guard all 3 of us? Shit,
everybody.
One of you sit in the corner the whole time.
Yeah, so you think that brand new owner invested all that money so he can go into a rebuild? He want to win. Your plan means they're gonna win 5 years later.
Suns' perspective. You got to look at it from the Suns' perspective, though. They don't have any draft capital.
Yeah, you got 3 stars. You trade 1.
So I'm gonna be 40 next time they drafted in the first round, bro. Yeah, I'm just 30. I'm gonna be 40.
So who trades their best player? Because you said trade Booker. Who trades their best player?
Well, I think Booker only
in their prime.
One. You think KD got all these options? I don't think he has all these options personally. I just don't.
Yeah, I wish
not with his contract. Not with. I would have to see it. So that's what I think. You don't think
a top 15 player is tradable? You don't think he can go somewhere?
No,
else?
he's tradable, but at his age, I don't know what you're getting back for Kevin Durant. I know they want more than what they're gonna get back for Kevin Durant. It's gonna be like we might as well keep him with what y'all are offering him for him. We might as well keep
Rudy Gobert just got 6 first-round picks, right?
Rudy Gobert ain't over 30.
Rudy Gobert
Well, he
don't
wasn't
average
at the
30
time.
either. He's still
He
not a
wasn't
better
over.
player
He
than
wasn't
Kevin
at the
Durant.
time.
Who gonna be better the next 3 years? Rudy Gobert or Kevin Durant?
Rudy Gobert.
Oh yeah, next topic.
Overall, give me Rudy
Yeah,
Gobert.
we can go somewhere else. I'm good.
Overall, give me Rudy Gobert over Kevin Durant. Overall.
I'm posting this.
Oh yeah, please.
Made my
Because
heart hurt.
we care so much about points. Like them points didn't matter when he was sitting in the corner because Devin Booker had the ball. Like, he not doing nothing else.
Okay, you got it, man.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. What's next? I'm not arguing that. Put in the chat. Who's going to have a better 3 years the next 3 years? Rudy Gobert or Kevin Durant as an individual?
Overall basketball.
You adding that ain't going to matter. Do you know Rudy Gobert?
Like this dude.
You know Rudy Gobert just
Yeah,
got
like
rated the most overrated player in the NBA, right? The players voted that. That's an actual poll.
Defensive player of the year this year.
What do his
For his
peers
fourth
think?
time.
What do his
For
peers
his fourth
think?
time, he might. His team right now just swept the dude we talking about. I don't know what we talking about here.
Yeah, his team, who is built like a team. What did he do besides miss layups and block shots?
I ain't gonna lie, the offense was ugly. The offense was ugly. I'm talking about the whole scope. Give me that 14, 13, and defensive player of the year though. Give me that. I'll take that any day. Give me that.
Oh, okay. You got it, champ.
All right, what we got next?
That could have been a short
Kyle, you got-
conversation.
Kyle, you got
As soon as
anything on
you
that?
said that, Rudy.
Kyle, you got anything on it? What you think, Kyle?
I just don't feel like it's gonna be Rudy. Like it's KD. That's all I got.
That's all it needs to be. Talking about Rudy Gobert.
I just don't see
If we
it
start,
right now. I don't
if
see
we
it.
start on the team tomorrow, and those two dudes is on the draft board, all 100, all 32 GMs or 30, however many it is, take Kevin Durant over Rudy Gobert. Like that's a joke. Tomorrow.
Dude, right now.
That's what I'm talking about right now. Like I ain't talking about like as a rookie.
We talking about right now, bro. I'm talking about right now, yesterday, hell, 2 years from now.
He gonna be 38 and 3. I don't know. I don't see it.
Bro, just averaged 30 this year. Come on, man. Go on, man. I like if you like I was arguing with somebody the other day about something completely unrelated, and I was like, hey, if you believe that, you are so far over here that there's no way I can sway you. Like, 'cause that to me sounds so crazy. Like, I cannot even believe that your brain believes that. Like, Bobby, you podding right now. Tell me you not podding. Tell me you believe that in the bottom of your heart.
Because like I'm looking at it even as a fan of my team. I just
Okay, he for real.
wouldn't want to give up. I wouldn't want to give up everything that we got to give up to get Kevin Durant. I just wouldn't. Not 35-year-old Kevin Durant.
Okay. All right. So if the Cleveland
You say that
Cavaliers,
I
though,
give you
like I could understand if this was a football player who had been hit multiple times, had several concussions, but it's not like that.
this is
His
just an
age is
NBA
not
nigga.
gonna really. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So basically, you saying 35-year-olds are old and
What?
decrepit.
You never know when that clip. Klay Thompson just fell off that mug, boy. We didn't see it coming.
Clay ain't KD and ain't never been KD.
Yeah, and probably won't ever be.
We talking about a dude that in his prime was number 1 or number 2. A lot of people believed him to be number 1. Most people believed him to be the second best player in the league for at least 10 years. And he's still averaging like 30. Like right now. Like he just gave you 30 in the closeout. Like and that team was terrible on defense. You talking about a dude, his defense when he got Anthony Edwards, top 5 defender at his position, Jay McDaniels, probably number 1, number 2, him or Tatum, best wing defender in the league right now. Like that team is full of defense. I think you're overrating him. But I like Rudy. I like the fact that you giving Rudy his flowers because a lot of people disrespect Rudy, and I don't like that. I do like that, but I can't
don't know.
put Rudy over KD though. That's crazy.
Just right now, I just have to right now. I just don't know what you're getting for KD. I don't know. I don't. I have to. I think
More
Suns are
than you
gonna
get
want.
for Rudy.
I think the Sun. Well, no, I'm not even thinking about trading Rudy. If Rudy fits in his team ain't just get swept.
Yeah, but it ain't
Phoenix
because
just
of
got
him. He's not even the top 3 player on his team. You talking about apples and oranges, Bobby? That shit sounds stupid. Like I'm gonna keep it a bean because you talking crazy.
He ain't
Now.
a top 3 player.
No, not on his team. No.
Ant Cat Rudy.
Maybe. I think Jaden
As
McDaniels
far
is
as
more important in
far as
that
impact,
series. Yeah.
that series maybe. But we talking about a dude he probably gonna win Defensive Player of the Year, bro.
Don't nobody care about that. I'm just keep it a bean.
God. For the 4th time in a row, like Rudy a Hall of Famer, bro. Like
He just got voted the most overrated player in the league. Don't nobody care
it.
about that, Bobby. They literally don't. They telling you the other players don't. The other players disrespect him. Like they don't care about him at all.
I get it.
But Bobby cares.
For some reason, I don't know why. Like I don't know. Maybe because he's a Hornets
I don't
fan
know.
and they never had a center. Like I don't know.
4 Defensive Player of the Years, like it's like what the same. Well, also Dwight Howard didn't make the league top 75 with 4 as well. So we've been doing this for a while. We've been doing that for a while. Just
No, but
underrating.
that's not the same. That's not the same though. Dwight deserved to be in the top 75. He was
But he
way
wasn't.
better than Rudy. Yeah, he wasn't, but they're not even in the same ballpark. Like Dwight
I'm
Howard
not
took a
saying
team
now.
to the finals.
I'm just saying we gonna underrate defenders.
No, we
like they
don't.
don't
Just
matter.
no, just him. We don't underrate defenders. Just him.
Just him. That's funny.
No, I mean seriously. I don't know of
get it,
another
man.
nigga that won Defensive Player of the Year besides Marcus Smart, who we like. Yeah, that nigga just ain't shit. Like he ain't. Like Marcus Smart won Defensive Player of the Year and got popped for 30 a game by Curry in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
The Defensive
watched
Player of the Year. Yeah, that's what I'm
Popcorn and
saying.
everything.
So that shit is pointless. It's an overrated accomplishment.
Really?
Absolutely. Like
Even though he obviously changes the defense based on every advanced stat.
That team's stacked, yo. That team's stacked. You remember that year
That
Utah
team wasn't the best defensively outside of him and Donovan.
No, that's true.
Who was guarding people? Joe Ingles?
No, CJ Miles and they had another wing guy at the time. That was a more impactful time than this team. This team right here is, whoo boy, they different.
But that ain't his fault.
Yeah, but you can't overrate him. Needless to say, I don't
well,
care. He's not more valuable than
I just
Rudy.
want to know.
I mean, he's not more valuable than
what
KD.
Phoenix gonna do.
What's next for the
I'm
Suns?
just wondering what Phoenix going to do.
You got to get rid of Bill. You got to get rid of Bill. It's the obvious.
That's another untradeable nigga. That is untradeable. That contract with the way he plays, I'm good.
Why do you think that these teams that don't have talent won't overpay for talent? Why do you believe that?
Will.
Yeah, like we've seen people make bad decisions. Like we've seen this.
A lot of people call that a bad decision when they traded for him.
For who?
A lot of people said Phoenix going after Bill was a bad decision.
Correct.
And it proved to be one. I don't see anybody else making that same mistake.
Oh, like Charlotte, because Charlotte is so mature. They never made a mistake.
We didn't want Bill when he was in Washington.
If you don't think that the New York Knicks won't pick up Bradley Beal, you smoking. If you don't think Toronto wouldn't take Bradley Beal, you're tweaking. If you don't think that the Spurs, with their no NBA player having ass and no contracts over there, won't take Bradley Beal for 3 years to sit beside that big phenom,
we gonna see it. We gonna see, and I can't wait till when they have no offers for these niggas, and you're gonna be like, damn, I just could have sworn the Spurs would have took them now, but they didn't offer shit because people are so enamored with scoring in this league, most 20-point scorers ever, that we act like just because a dude can average 20.
No, he averaged 30 before. All them dudes done scored 30 before.
That was the most pointless 30 I've ever seen. I know what year you're talking about. That Bradley Beal 30 was a bad team 30. Ask Charles Barkley. He talks about it all the time.
Everybody can't score 30 though. Everybody that can't score 30. Ask Jordan
I watched
Poole.
Kemba Walker average 27 a game, bro.
Yeah, ask Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole was averaging like 15, 16, 18 points at the Warriors. And what happened when he went to Washington? He ain't averaged 30. I can tell you that.
That's one example.
That nigga might be unplayable.
He a turnstile. He. What you want me to do with that?
I don't know.
And this ain't a not Bradley Beal. I just don't think they gonna have these offers. I'm gonna be interested to see how this go this offseason for the Suns. They ain't gonna have no choice but to run it back or trade Devin Booker because he's the only tradable asset.
Mark
Not
my
that
words.
you want to trade him.
If they run it back, it'll be because they got some amazing. They got some sleeper. It won't be because like, oh, we just ran it back. We're gonna keep Bo and we're gonna start Nurkic. That same team will not be back next year. That's my
KD was
thoughts.
just complaining about how he was delegated to the corner. That was their issue. And I'm like, well, you got 3 ISO guys. What can you do? Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, that's
My
like what you saying supports that argument that they won't run it back. That's what that sounds like to
I
me.
don't know. I'm interested to see who won him. I don't know. I'm interested to see who. Maybe KD is somewhat tradable. His age get me.
You done flip flop on that 3 times.
That age, I don't like that age, man. That's it. That 35.
Hey man, the game is and always be about buckets.
What you got against mid-30 people?
Like,
It's just like that cliff right there. Like if he ain't going down,
For who though? For who?
he is at the top of the cliff. If he ain't going down, he at the top.
if you on the verge
And it's
of a
like I'm gonna give you 2 or 3.
if you're on the verge of a championship, you just need those guys for 2 to 3 years. That's it. If you right there on the edge, that's all you need. Like big
what if
contracts.
Phoenix
Like think
asks
about
for the-
this. Like D'Angelo Russell, right? D'Angelo Russell had a big contract. Let's see who else. Austin Reeves just got souped up, and let's say Rui. You think they got a better chance with Kevin Durant than those 3 guys? Because Rui gave us nothing.
Does Phoenix want those 3 guys? And
That's
them
too,
Lakers
that's too complicated. We got to actually have a conversation. Like, do you think the Lakers had? You got to answer my question. That's how this works.
I mean,
You think
yeah, of course, but that doesn't.
That means there's a market. But that means there's a market. If a team can improve by adding this guy, that means there's a market.
Oh yeah, that's a get. I'm not saying they can't improve. I'm also taking into the consideration a trade has to make sense.
Yeah,
I'm not forcing the trade on 2K.
No.
I'm not. You're not getting Kevin Durant for Austin Reeves and Roy Hachimura. Like what? No.
So what they get him for? What did Phoenix get him for? Mikal Bridges and what?
Who then gave you 25 a game?
It wasn't 25
and 3 picks. Well, what was it? 23 and 3 picks.
Yeah, I think D'Angelo
And Cam
Russell,
Johnson?
D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, and 3 picks is about the same as what they got.
I don't even think the
Mikal
Lakers got the
Bridges is
picks.
not that guy. He's not that guy. He's good, but he's not that guy. Oh man, talk about your Lakers,
Cam
man.
Johnson.
Talk about your boy, man. I don't want to talk about Cam Johnson. We are not. I'm not wasting wrinkles in my forehead to talk about Cam Johnson. Like, please, sir. You gonna put another gray hair in my beard when to talk about Cam Johnson?
Austin Reed, y'all let us know in the comment.
Austin Reed went to the Western Conference Finals last year.
So what's wrong with the Lakers? They got Austin Reeves and Ruchi Haramura.
Who?
Ruchi. They got Karuchi Haramura.
They got Karuchi and Quavo. What you mean? What's wrong with the Lakers, man?
Yeah. What?
You see what's wrong with us? We ran into the.
They might get.
No, we can't get swept. We just won one. We not getting swept.
Excuse me. What my suit jacket? Gentleman suite.
Hey, that's what happened when you run into the champs, baby. That's what happened.
You got LeBron, Flocka James, boy.
KD just got swept by niggas that ain't never won a playoff series before. KD just got swept by a team that just won their first playoff series in 20 years, Kai. This is no exaggeration. LeBron is getting beat up by the champs.
Hey, these old heads are taking the L right now, just by the way. This is why I'm talking about this 35 and why it matters. Steph, Bron, KD.
Bad year. It's just a
These
bad
old
year.
heads is taking an L right now, man. I'm
Let
worried
Boston
of
get
30.
rid of Drew. Let them get rid of Drew Holiday and Jalen Brown and some picks for KD, and let's see if we having that same conversation.
I'm not shaking my team up for KD.
Jalen Brown is gone for KD. Gone. But anyway, I don't even want to go back to KD. But Jalen Brown
Please.
can go. What's wrong with the Lakers,
No
man?
left.
What's your opinion?
No left Brown, I guess. Lakers. What's going on with Lakers? Since Roy Hachimura and Austin Reeves and D'Lo,
Ain't nothing
they
wrong with
they
them.
got
We
they
balled
got
out.
guys.
We
Huh?
balled out. We just competed with the champs. We led for most of the series. Them niggas they're the best fourth quarter execution team in the league. Denver happened. Ain't nothing wrong. Sometimes you just ain't better than the nigga in front of you. It's
I mean,
mad. It's mad niggas.
the Lakers do got LeBron.
It's mad niggas that was nice in boxing until they lined up in front of Mike Tyson. It was mad niggas. It was mad
Mike also
niggas.
got some L's on his resume.
It
He
was
got some L's on
mad
his
niggas
resume.
who was nice. Yeah, the Nuggets do. You know, the Nuggets do too. You know, they just won their first chip last year. But it was mad niggas that was nice until they lined up in front of Floyd Mayweather. They were just knocking people out. And then they lined up in front of Floyd and they just couldn't touch him. That's the Nuggets right now, man. They the new Floyd. They the new Floyd. That big Russia, he just says, okay, it's time to punish. He just punishing
We
niggas.
gonna see what the Joker do against Rudy. And Big Rudy.
All right. Well,
Big Rudy.
I can tell you, I got a premiere of what's gonna happen. Karl Towns, foul trouble every game. Karl Anthony Towns
Hey,
ain't
man,
finishing none of those games.
Hey, what Cat be doing, man? I watched him
Fouling.
last night. This dude did not lead a 3-point line.
Hey,
Like,
he was
what is
cashing
going-
out though.
Hey, he was. I ain't
Shout
gonna,
out
I
to
ain't gonna
Cat,
disagree
man.
with that. To me, that's the greatest shooting big man of all time. We talking about threes.
Nah,
And
he
he gonna
ain't
spray
better
that
than
thing.
he ain't better than Dirk though. He ain't better than Dirk.
He on the way.
He ain't better than Dirk. He'll beat Dirk in the end because we'll say sheer quantity, but it's only because of the style of play of the NBA. If Dirk could shoot 10 threes a game, oh God.
If you look at their averages, I want to say Cat averages one more three than Dirk a game. Dirk used to take threes.
Nah,
He used to shoot.
these niggas can take 10 a game, and it ain't even like a surprise. Like, check how many times Dirk shot 10 threes in a game. I guarantee you it's not over 10.
No. That wasn't.
And
that
he played
wasn't a real
20
thing.
years. Cat probably took 10 threes every year, multiple times.
Dirk got Cat by 1,000 games and also 1,000 threes.
Oh, he was a shooter.
Cat finna pass him so quick. Get Cat
Dirk-
500 more games.
Dirk is the Shannon Sharp of power forwards. Like, he was just the first to do it. Or the Kellen Winslow, however you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Now Cat is like the Travis Kelce, have you know what I'm saying? Like, they throw the ball more now, so their stats gonna accumulate faster. That's my spiel on that. Cause Cat ain't fucking with Dirk. I'm just going to let you know.
So just to make sure we streamline, Kai, you could chime in too. So you don't think the Lakers have any issues? They just ran into Mike Tyson.
So
Run it back.
No. You don't run it back. You don't run it back even if you're the champs. But go ahead, Kyle. I'm sorry.
Well, no, it's just one of those things where it's just like, y'all gonna hate when I say this, but it's the script. You know, people get tired of people winning all the time, and it's leaked over into basketball now.
Script.
So,
Oh, my bad. The script.
like, sports is fun when it's not predictable, and I guess it started to be too predictable.
Why?
That FanDuel chiming in now. They gotta
Winning too much
make some
money,
shit
yeah.
straight.
No,
Too
but
much
like,
money calculating.
what's gonna happen this year? I don't think it's nothing scripted about it. When I watch
I
basketball,
can't tell you.
I see two teams that are dominant. I see on one side the Celtics. I see on the other side you got the damn Nuggets, and the only one that's gonna get in between that is the Timberwolves. Like that.
Luka?
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah, they don't look dominant. No, they don't look
No
dominant.
Luka?
No, they don't look dominant. No, no. The Nuggets would sweep the Clippers. That's my thoughts.
The, and the Clippers. Ooh.
Yeah. Those are good teams. Like, don't get me wrong. Those are good teams that have a few great players. But no, I can't. And the funny thing is Dallas was a mismatch problem for the Nuggets in the regular season. Like Lively and Gafford really gave Jokic some trouble on them offensive boards.
Dallas, if I'm not mistaken, had the best second half in the NBA.
Yeah, but that don't matter when they getting beat by the Clippers with no Kawhi. 2 games. Like that's nice.
Luka ain't been Luka.
Yeah, but that's why I don't believe in him.
He said I gotta help Kyrie out. Kyrie right now is
saying.
the only reason they surviving, and it's I don't know what's going on with Luka. I don't know.
Well, what's going on is them niggas ain't having it. There's too many LA niggas over there. They ain't having it.
You think the playoff hype be getting to Luka? Maybe.
No, because he usually cook them. He done played them twice in the playoffs, and he cook them. But like, well, I ain't gonna say cook them. He score a lot of points because they be forcing him the ball. I actually think he's overrated.
Real.
I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, I think he's
Boy,
overrated.
don't say that. Don't say that in some comment sections on Facebook.
Nah, I don't care.
It's some people that think Luka is the greatest thing to ever touch a basketball.
Luka good, man. And one day he might be the truth, but like right now, I mean, what do you place him at in the hierarchy of players right now? Like, what is he?
Right now, my hierarchy goes Yoke. I got him second. I got Luka second right now.
When Embiid is healthy, I'm not talking about career. I'm not talking about who's going to accomplish more in their career. When Embiid is healthy, he's the first or second best player in the NBA.
Nigga, when the sun ain't coming out.
Hey, when he played this year, he was 35 and 12, 35 and 15, some shit like that. This dude just scored 30 with several. This dude just scored 30 in the playoffs. He ain't played in months. This dude just pop up and give you 30 and 12 rebounds with cerebral palsy. I mean, with Bell's palsy and a hurt knee. Like
elite. He's always hurt. I don't know.
But I'm saying though, when he plays, he's better. So I'm not giving you better than him. If when he touched the court, he's better. Who would I rather start my franchise around? For sure, the more durable player, for sure. But what my eyes tell me when they both healthy is that Embiid is better than Luka. Hell, Kyrie look better than that nigga. Keep it a bean. He's just more versatile in scoring. Some of these point guards that just have the ball all game, they overrated, man. They just force you the ball. He can shoot 30 shots a game. At the end of the game, he got 30. Good for you.
Luka affects the floor more than just scoring, though.
Sure.
Kyrie the better scorer, but Luka giving you averaging almost a triple dub. So it's like we can't just act like he averaging a triple
You can do that when you got the ball all game. If we're gonna force feed you the ball and everybody gonna stand around and watch, we can do that and lose. Like, sure.
I wouldn't want to be his teammate, but hey, I get it.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know.
I get it.
We was talking about the Lakers though. I don't think there's nothing wrong with the Lakers. But what's the funnest series you watch right now so far in the playoffs? Like the one you just can't miss.
I give you best, and then I give you worse.
Okay.
It's that Minnesota. The Minnesota one was fun to me. They're all blowouts except for the last game, but it was fun to watch. I feel like I'm watching. This is how those guys, those old heads, be talking about Mike. I remember watching Mike in the '80s struggle with the crackhead carousel, and
you thought that was
fun? I feel like I'm watching. Fun? I feel like I'm watching the face of the league grow up right in front of me and Ant-Man. I feel like I'm getting a chance to watch it.
Oh, he going crazy. He going crazy in the second half too.
My boy did that DX.
Oh, when he did the suck it, bro, the DX. Oh my God.
Said, bro.
This dude's a legend, yo. He a legend already.
As a Hornet fan, I'm just like, damn it, ping pong balls, man.
And then they asked him, do we think Jordan could check him? And he said, hell no.
We watching the face of the league grow up in front of us. So you just like, you gotta Least favorite. They might as well put
He can't be the face
that
of the league though, man. He's not the face of the league. This nigga's not gonna be the
he
face of
gonna
the
grow
league,
up.
man.
He
He's in
gonna grow up.
Minnesota. He's not gonna be the face of the league, man.
A championship will change anything.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna do that. You do know Jason Tatum is still out there. And one thing that Jason Tatum got that Ant Edwards is never gonna have is he got the complexion for the protection. He's gonna be the face of the league.
Here y'all go.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Kai.
I'm just saying. Hey, Caitlin Clark, baby. Who was the number one pick in the WNBA
please.
draft? It wasn't
Can we
Camila.
not
It wasn't
do that?
Camila Cordoza. I'll tell you that. It wasn't the
So
six.
you think?
the
So you
6'7"
think Jason Tatum
phenom.
gonna be the first light skinned face of the league?
Yes, sir.
The first, cause it ain't been one.
Listen here, man. I went to a light skin association meeting a couple weeks ago. Drake was there, Steph Curry was there, Will Smith was there. We was all there, though.
I was not there.
And they anointed. Oh shit! They didn't tell you. Damn. Nicki Minaj was there.
Hey,
Cardi
you
was
missed
there.
the light skinned meeting.
Ice Spice was there. What's that chick that just came out?
yeah.
I forgot her name. Yeah, it was mad light skins there. You know what I'm saying?
All the light skins we got, all the top tier light skins.
You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying? We was all there.
Dang.
Camilla Harris. Kamala Harris.
No, we don't want her there.
But anyway, yeah, man. I think we glossing over that because I think that team is so stacked. If they fail, it's on the coach and the players because that GM has done everything. The Celtics, that GM has done everything that there is to possibly enhance their chances to win.
So prediction wise, I need from both of you. Y'all think Minnesota can see Denver?
Oh,
real
they got a
quick
shot.
before we move to
I mean, it's whatever the script
thinking?
wants. It is.
No, I don't think so. I think they got a shot. They're not going to get swept, but I think it's 4-2 Denver. Denver in 6.
Interesting you bring up the script though. I think the script's tied to Jokic. He too boring.
But Murray not.
Script. Yeah, Murray got the flair, and he
Yeah.
light skinned. Was he?
This is
40?
this is the Tony Parker Duncan connection. It's like, yeah, Duncan was mad rice. You know what I'm saying? But
And
Parker
they even
was,
got a
Parker
little
was
Manu
gravy.
over there. And they got a little Manu over there.
Come
and,
on.
MJ.
Man, come on, man. Oh, you get enough waffle color brothers on the same team, and it's dangerous. You see what Stephen
Not
Clay did.
waffle colored.
You see what Stephen Clay did. Now we got Murray, MPJ, and Aaron Gordon. You got 3 waffles. All you need is some syrup. That's a full breakfast over there, and an egg yolk at center.
If somebody refers to me as waffle colored, we don't have a problem.
Waffle color people different, boy.
Hey, you need some waffle color brothers, man. That's what was wrong with the Lakers. There wasn't enough waffles over there, man.
You got
That's what's
too much. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Waffle colored brothers.
Yeah.
Waffle
Yeah, I
So-
guess so.
So getting to the question, I think I already know your answer. You got the Celtics coming out the East.
Absolutely. Since Jimmy
mean,
Butler
You
hurt.
got-
It's predictable. It really is, but I don't know. I can't really say too much, but been watching these Knicks and Sixers games.
That's my favorite player to watch right now, yo. That's my favorite
Jalen
player to
Brunson.
watch. That's my favorite player to watch right now. Him and Kyrie, they got my attention, yo. Them niggas
Jalen
just
Brunson, I
be-
still can't put my eye on it, bro. I just can't figure out how this dude is this good.
Shout out my cousin, man. My cousin Barry hating on Brunson. He said the magical ride is over. He said he's
I don't
6
get
feet.
it.
He don't get down with the
6 feet,
unathletic players.
Not fast, can't
yeah,
jump.
yeah.
Not even the best shooter. Like it's like you'll never see him in a 3-point competition or nothing. But he gonna go out there and he gonna cook you.
I bet he would win it if he went to the 3-point shootout. Cause it's just weird phenom. I don't know what it is.
You got to root for those guys, man. You got to root for those guys. So,
Yo,
is that
but
your
yo,
team?
before we even speed past that, you know who got my respect now, and I feel bad because
Who?
I used to shit on Tyrese Maxey, and Maxey has proven to me that he one of the ones. He proved to me this year. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm ready to. He another dude. I feel like over the. I'm interested to see what they do with Embiid. I think Philly got to be getting tired of that.
No,
Um,
they got to be getting tired. And I feel bad for Maxi because Maxi went crazy, man. I thought Maxi was Jordan Poole. I ain't gonna lie. But this year he showed me he is way better than Jordan Poole. It's not even close.
he has a gift.
Yeah.
Like that speed with ball.
Ultimate fast. Yeah, super fast.
Like from this side of the court to this side of the court, I'd be
Oh,
like,
it's
damn.
crazy. And that step back jumper, yeah, it's crazy. Max is crazy.
So I wonder if Philly gonna ever just say, Embiid, we love you. You're 30. Let's see, can we
Embiid 30?
flip you for some? Yeah, he's 30.
Really? I need a fact check on that. Kai, how old is Embiid?
I just had this argument the other day. I had to look it up. He is 30 years old.
This is gonna surprise the shit out of me. I gotta see
How
this
old
with
is
my
who?
own eyes. Joel
Joel
Embiid.
Embiid. You don't get healthier as you get older. Trust me.
He's
At
30.
31,
Damn,
I
he is
wake up
30.
some days.
That's crazy.
Gosh.
It's days I wake up and be like, damn, this side of my back hurting now. At 31,
You looking
you
about
don't
38.
get healthy as you get. Looking about 38 is crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. Not Joel.
I mean, he really don't look. He don't look 30.
Nah, he don't look 30.
Now, I challenge y'all to go through his list of injuries.
Nah, I know
That
my
more
boy
like
been
a-
hurt.
So
That more like a scroll. You know, when the scroll roll out and hit the floor.
He came into the
love
league
you,
hurt.
baby.
47.
Yeah, he came into the
Ugh.
league hurt, man. I know he got hella injuries. He sat out like his first 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm. And it's been a constant theme to 30. So I just wonder if Philly's sitting here like, man, let's see, can we flip this? Because now,
Oh,
Embiid.
keep it to keep
it's
it to 100.
team.
Said my boy Ant Edwards a dog. Yeah.
Tell me.
Thank you, Eric. He said, yeah, Bobby potting tonight. You was definitely potting talking about Rudy Gobert and fucking KD. I'm glad somebody was on here to validate this. But
I didn't knock in Edwards.
real quick, Kai, who is Skip and who is Shay between Key and Bob? Jimmy asked.
Oh, you definitely skipped.
No. You said you would take
was
Rudy
Skip.
Gobert. You are thank you, Kai. You are definitely Skip, bruh. You just black,
You are
but you definitely
definitely-
Skip, bruh.
No. I'm just taking Rudy over KD right now. Right now.
Let me see. That shit
Just
said.
right now.
Yeah, we're gonna put this right here. We're gonna put this comment right.
Just right now. Just tonight. Just right now.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
you potting tonight, boy. You potting your ass off, boy. You trying to
I'll
win
be
an
potting
award.
tomorrow in real conversation too. I'm taking them right now and tomorrow over KD.
Real,
dude that just got
real,
swept.
real quick. Look right there. Who is Skip and who is Shay? Come on, man. This nigga said Rudy. That sounds like some Skip shit right there. That's crazy. I'm glad somebody was
Just
watching.
fascinated over this nigga being able to score a little 30 points, chucking up shots.
A little 30. Nigga was scoring 30
And
on
getting-
15 shots a game. This dude was complaining about being in the corner, scoring 30 points a game. That's crazy.
That's always gonna be his thing.
Man, that's
No
crazy.
assertiveness.
Hey, yeah, what it is, adult. I ain't hating on my boy KD.
I love KD, but I ain't trading for him. I ain't
Boy, if
trading.
KD came to Charlotte, you would have a fit. You'll get season tickets.
It depends
You
on what we
would.
Oh,
they gotta give up.
See,
they gonna want-
fuck who we gotta give up. We'll give up
They gonna
anybody.
want
Yeah.
Brandon Miller. They gonna want picks. Nah.
Man, no, they not. They not gonna want no Brandon Miller. They know what the vibes is from Brandon. They gonna want LaMelo and probably Mark Williams and
And they can
two
have
first
them.
round picks. Yeah, and they can have both of
Listen.
that. All of that.
LaMelo and
After
two
the
first?
season that the Panthers had and
Look at
the
Mike.
Hornets, we'll take anything we
LaMelo
can at
and
this
two
point.
first?
LaMelo and 2 firsts for the Kevin Durant.
That's what
man.
I'm talking about. I'm not giving all that up. I just can't.
What is all that?
It's
LaMelo
cute.
ain't never played in the playoffs. He hurt every year too.
Bro, he 21 years old. He might play later. Hell, I ain't finna give you
Okay,
that.
so stop
He
throwing
ain't never
shade
balling in Pumas.
yeah.
That is.
If you suck,
I'm
you
not
suck.
giving
You
you
gonna
a
suck when you
future
20, you gonna
to
suck when you
have a.
35.
Thank you, Kai. Tell him about
What was it?
LaMelo.
What was the
LaMelo
question?
just got popular from social media, and that's where he lies.
Hey,
Honestly, as much as daddy taught, his daddy should have been the one playing for him.
for all the marbles, if you want to win next year, who you going with, LaMelo or KD, Bobby? Be honest. If you're trying to win next year, look how close Kai
Win
got
next
to the
year? Yeah,
camera.
KD.
Be
KD.
for
KD.
real.
All right then.
KD.
All
Win
right,
next
well
year.
get that nigga out of
KD.
here.
We gonna
KD,
get swept in the first, but yeah.
you ain't gonna make it to the first with LaMelo because he ain't gonna play. He gonna give you a sexy 40 games, and then he gonna be on the bench
if
with
he
fronts
play,
on
if he play, we at least the eighth seed. If he play.
in the East.
LaMelo got a rich baby mama, so at this point, he ain't even trying.
Hey, he what it is.
Shit, he rich. That boy was driving like a Ferrari at 16. Hell, he been rich.
What that matter?
LeBron had that set up.
Let Tatum go down. Brunson going to the finals. Let Tatum get hurt.
So you don't think nobody can beat Boston unless somebody get hurt?
No,
Nobody.
Not in the East.
Cleveland.
No, not in the East.
No Cleveland.
Cleveland got put up by New York last year. I don't trust Cleveland at all. And Cleveland half court set is terrible. They look terrible. So their terrible half court offense is going to go against that super defense. Like I don't believe it.
Cleveland got the pieces though. That's all I know. They got the
Cleveland look good on paper. They look great
like,
on
on
paper.
paper. Mobley better than last year too. Mobley better.
I want him out of Cleveland. Please,
He got to go.
Please come to the Lakers. Please send LeBron over there
Matter
and
of
give
fact-
us Evan Turner. Give us Evan Mobley on the flip. We'll take that. We'll rebuild with Mobley.
I think you can swap Donovan for LeBron
Oh, we'll get AD out of there.
because
too.
I heard they not keeping Donovan anyway. So the Lakers should call that. We'll give you LeBron.
I think he a free
Brian, you
agent
can go
this year,
back
I
where
think.
it all started.
Yeah.
Who, Donovan?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
he
free
gonna
agent
probably
this year.
walk.
Yeah, he definitely.
But you can
walk.
sign and trade him. You can sign and trade him.
That's true. Nah, I give him the bag.
You go out to LA. Brian, you come back to where it started. We'll get Bronny in the second round. Cleveland cooking. Garland, Mobley, Bron, Allen.
Kyle, I would just like to acknowledge that LeBron will actually turn 40 next year. But this is the LeBron bias. when it's
bias?
LeBron, all other rules are off. The whole time Bobby been hating on Kevin Durant age, but he's like, "Oh, Cleveland get LeBron." Oh,
No, no, it would be an even swap sign and trade for Donovan Mitchell. That ain't nothing.
that's not an even swap.
What is that?
Donovan Mitchell could be a
contract should work
franchise
out.
level. He could be a franchise level player for the next 5 to 8 years. Nah, I ain't gonna say
If
that
we
long.
was
That's a
not
long
fair,
time.
LeBron is LeBron, and all these other players are these other players. Like, and I used to not even be a LeBron fan, but
I mean, she said it, not me.
oh,
She said it.
he really is.
But he's
said it, not
not
me.
though. Not no more. Like
Can we stop that? Come on now.
he's not
Don't do
that. It's not that gap. He's not the best player in the NBA anymore.
He's
Like,
not, but
He's still
done
really
enough
good.
where he can still hold that title. Like, honestly, he probably would need to retire soon. But to be 40,
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on this nigga said LaMelo multiple picks for KD. That is crazy.
Oh hell yeah. For KD right now.
Multiple
Yeah.
for
For
pretty
KD?
much a 1-year rental.
not a. Come on now.
Nigga, that
Oh.
cliff right there. Y'all gonna quit acting like that cliff ain't just right there. That cliff, it's right there for LeBron too. Hell, it's right there. LeBron could be trash next year.
LeBron got a hand on the cliff. Like he's just like one
he can
hand,
be ass.
and he reaching up to
Nah,
the cliff.
LeBron headed down the cliff. Like he's headed down.
Yeah.
He's not going up the cliff anymore. Him and KD are both slumped down, easing it on down the road. They both. I'm not trading hella assets for that. No, sir. Not for a nigga that just he packing up going to Cancun this weekend. I'm good. Nah. Both of
Imagine
them
Why is
that
niggas.
nigga.
everybody
Nah.
going to Cancun?
That's where niggas go
That's
when
what
they
these
get
niggas do
kicked out
when
the
they get
playoffs.
swept.
You know what I'm saying?
So when you lose, you don't get to go to DR.
No, you just go to Cancun, man.
Nah, the single ones go to DR. The single ones,
Okay.
yeah. Brian can't go. KD might be going to DR. Brian can't go to DR. Savannah be on
Oh,
that ass.
not with his wife. I don't blame him though.
All right. Where the Red Reeds? Do we
Kyle,
do we
what you
do
got? I
we, do
heard you
we
got to
See.
go.
hold on. We got the Ready Reeds in the tuck.
Yes.
All right. You got it. You got it ready right now? We need a transition screen. We're just gonna go straight to the Ready
Oh, that
Read.
background fire though.
Ooh, yeah, it was. It was pretty cool. So I love my wife, but I don't like her anymore.
Mm.
I'm 37 male. I earn a great salary for my area. I
Okay.
work mostly from home, and depending on the week, I do 75 to 100% of the household work, inclusive of managing the household maintenance and taking care of the two kids, ages 4 and 0.5 years. This is him saying it's not me. I love them tremendously. My wife is 36 and is a busy OBGYN. She is she's been out of residency for almost 4 years, and she has shifted from working 80 hours a week on average to 55 hours a week. We are sleep training the baby currently, and it is going well. We have been married for 14 years now, and while she does make 3.5, why don't you just say 3.5
Mm.
times as much as I do,
Damn.
it comes at the cost of sleep interruptions and time away from the family. This leads to her being in a constant state of grumpiness and prone to outbursts at me regarding things not being handled in the exact way she wants them, and anger with my ADHD hobbies, programming robots, 3D printing, and running. I have been able to wrangle my ADHD in such a manner that has led to tremendous professional success, but not making as much as your wife. But I am incredibly sensitive to rejection at home. This weekend was the last straw. I knew she would be difficult, and with my wife's schedule, and I tried to be perfect. So I was shocked when I'm getting yelled at by her, freshly done working out, while I'm holding the baby who I am trying to put down for a nap. Apparently, she was upset that the dishes weren't washed. I tried to explain freshly done working out while I'm holding the baby who I am trying to put down for a nap. Apparently, she was upset that the dishes weren't washed.
Oh shit.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Was that it?
No,
No.
it start like no. I'm sorry. The phone was hooked up and it just started like playing the sound. But go ahead.
Uh,
After she was freshly coming from
Worked
working out, he
out.
was trying to put the
He
baby to
was,
bed. Go ahead.
yeah. And I tried to explain to her that I couldn't wash the dishes because there were clothes in the washer and it was using the water. And I was going to do the dishes afterwards, but apparently I should have known she was tired of staring at them. This is when I got mad. So mad my brain broke. Instead of yelling back or arguing, it's like everything went quiet internally, and I went from seeing red to white to black and realized I don't care anymore. I did an internal fact check. I do more around the house than any other man I know in real life. I am the best dad I know. So if that's not good enough, nothing will ever be. I put my stats up against anyone else proudly. If she doesn't want to be nice to me, that's her choice, but I still love her.
Damn.
So I'm going to be the guy I want to be as an example to my boys, and I will be here if she figures it out. Like Stoic, the Viking from How to Train Your Dragon 2. He really is a stay-at-home dad. I just, oh gosh, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all talk about this.
What you got, Key? What you got? What's that? Hercules, Hercules. I guess I'll go. But
Oh my bad.
um,
I was chanting for your boy, man. Like he's a stay at home dad. But go ahead. You had your shit ready. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I mean, these type of situations will never go right for the man. I just
Stop,
want
it scares
men
me.
to realize that it will never. When I say I done dated a girl that made $1 more than me,
I'm sorry. Go
a
ahead, man.
dollar.
A
When I
dollar.
say $1,
40 extra bucks a week.
and she threw it in my face like, I clean,
You
and
know,
I'm
you
just
only
like, well, I
make
clean.
$13 and I make 14. I mean,
That's not
My
really a
my
brag.
boy done
That's
made
not
me do some damn math too. 3.5. I'm like, God damn, 3.5. Boy, that's more than half right there.
no, he
That's almost 4 terms
he
as
said
much as
he said that he made six figures. Am I not lying? Am I not right? Or he just said
he
he
didn't
he
say
he had a
anything
well
about how
paying
much he
job.
made, but he
yeah.
said she made 3.5 times more than he does. So that's pretty
So
That's
significant.
so
almost
what's
that's
so what
almost 4.
so what's well paying?
Let's see how much an OBGYN makes.
So I'm assuming he make about 80K. You know, if he says it's well paying, because 50,000 ain't well paying, 60,000 is okay.
Oh, shoot. So an OBGYN can make anywhere from 230K to 420K a year.
All right, so let's
God
stop
damn.
right there. So his wife is like that nigga, like she's like rich. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not like a normal wife. She's not a normal earner by any stretch of the imagination. Like
Not
she's
even
on another
close.
level. So like you can't expect to compete with that. Like that's completely okay. Like men out there, if you make $30,000 and your wife make more than you, yeah, you got to step that shit up because those are petty differences. You got to establish your dominance. You want to earn for your
A
family.
dollar?
$1, who cares? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if she make a $300,000 a year, yeah, man, you got to take that L, dog.
And it's just something you just gotta live with, brother. Like it's just y'all gotta figure it out. You will never win this.
No,
Doctor,
because it's obviously something underlying, like the
No,
reason why she's so mad.
she ain't no doctor though, is she?
I thought
No, no,
OBs were
she's
doctors.
a doctor.
Oh, that's what she is.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Doctor, lawyers,
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. She
you
wired
ain't
different and
dentists.
he yeah.
Yeah, you just in a different social class.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
I
Yeah, he
just feel
just
like he's a stay-at-home dad, and he's feeling some type of way about being a stay-at-home dad. He's
and he don't
feeling
earn the
like
money.
a lot of women feel daily where he should be more appreciated. Meanwhile, a man comes home and he fusses because it's like, what you been doing all day? You're a stay-at-home dad.
Oh, that's a tough conversation.
You
Bitch,
and to be honest, women, Kai, you can tell better than me, but the women I've dealt with, they will throw them shots. Like again, I done dated one. I made $1 more, and she gonna throw that shit in my face. I feel like if it was that much, if she came home and it clothes wasn't washed, dishes wasn't washed, he hearing that shit.
I ain't being no house husband, dog. That's a dub.
And
That's a
so this is
dub.
what I will say.
Go get me a bro coat.
My dad
Something.
is a little older than my mom, so he retired. And he, took over. But I mean, we were out of the house at this point. So, but I mean, he made sure if he wanted to cook, dinner was ready, just things like that. Now, when we were
Okay.
younger, my mom was the one who, and she was a nurse, she retired from nursing, but she was the one who would make sure that we were good. And I never saw any friction, but that was because my dad came home to a clean house and food on the table. Now, for other people, I have seen instances where, there are issues because they come home to a dirty house and it's like, what you been doing all day? But any kid more than one, if you got two, three kids, especially if they're younger, nothing's gonna stay clean for long. Nothing is gonna stay. And I mean, I just feel like a lot of times people really underestimate what being a stay at home parent is because it's not just watching the kids and cleaning, it's so much more, especially if you got kids in school too. But I will also say that making money really should not matter with how you treat your partner with respect. And I feel like so many times people go to that, oh, well, I make this much. Who gives a fuck? Are you a good person? Like, I don't really see like making X amount of money enough to say to disrespect your partner.
Yeah,
That's crazy to
exactly.
me.
You think because you making money that I'm gonna stop putting VC on my player? Like, yeah, that's what I've been doing all day. I'm getting badges over here. All right, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I won't do it again.
I'm I'm so through. Like, but I also feel you. I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like,
I feel.
especially,
Oh, go ahead, guy.
well, no, I was just gonna say, like, normally it's the man that makes more money, but I mean, as a woman,
typically.
if you're making more money, keep it pushing. Like, shut the fuck up and just pay the bills. Like, because that's what you would expect a man to do. So it's like, why should you sit there and say, "Oh, I make this amount of money," so as a woman, you should, no, shut the fuck up. Like,
That's a weird dynamic too, because we associate like masculine characteristics with men. So like a woman coming home and saying, "What are you doing? What you been doing all day? Why ain't you doing this?" That's I can see that being an interesting dynamic. Like
I
that'd be
don't think
hard for a man to take.
a masculine trait as much as it is like role reversal. Because normally,
That's
yeah,
the
you
same. That's still the same
expect
thing.
that, but
If you
no, it's just,
if my role
I
is
feel like,
being masculine and we reverse roles, now you're
but
portraying
I
a
think
masculine
that's,
trait.
well, in a provider way, yeah. But I mean, at the same
Providing
time,
is
like,
masculine at its
you're,
core.
I understand that. But when you're talking about two people living in a house together, like,
Right.
yeah, I might do the laundry, but I'm not expecting to have to put your underwear in the dirty hamper.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
I
there
mean,
was
in a
also a
perfect world.
piece. There was also a piece in here that I don't think we really talked much about. He talked about some of his hobbies that he helps him deal with his ADHD.
Mm.
What he deal with, like model airplanes and little gets and gadgets. I want to say
Reading
he
and
alluded to
running.
her not liking that stuff.
Well, she's a super productive person. So like she probably looks at all that
So
stuff as a waste of time.
And then on top
so
of that, she
that's
went from 80 hours a day to still clearing 50, like, I mean, 55. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
so if he at home doing a bunch of stuff that she don't like, every time she walks in the house and something unproductive or
Mm.
something that needed to be done didn't happen, he was gonna hear it. It's
C-
just it's a terrible
I think
dynamic.
it's
Yeah,
a
terrible.
deeper issue than that, though, because it's just making her seem like she's a tyrant, and then, like, we're seeing it from one side. I would say, yeah, they need to talk about what the real issue is, because I don't feel like she's coming home yelling because dishes are in the table or dishes are in the thing or in the sink. She's probably yelling because he ran up to her with like a 3D, print of He-Man, and and the dishes are in the sink.
I'm about to
Like,
say I think it's the collective
Yeah, it's
because
not just
because
one thing. Yeah.
because I have been in that situation as well where I worked all day, came home, live-in girlfriend hadn't done nothing. Oh, babe, what you do all day? Oh, I just sat here on Facebook and I'm just looking at her like, damn,
Facebook.
I could have
and
came
that's
home to
not a
some
as
pizzas, huh?
fuck.
Yeah, like at
Yeah.
least some dinner cooked. Ain't no dishes. You just been sitting here all day, ain't did nothing.
And
I
like,
I,
he
I
did
see it.
also say that they have a kid that's like 6 months old. So for me, like, as a woman and as a woman who knows women who have had kids, like, my mind instantly goes to like postpartum depression.
Potentially, and she works a very stressful job.
That's the
Very.
key. That's the key.
If
We
she's
don't talk
delivering
enough
kids
about.
all day and you come home and you haven't had a great day, or you've lost a mom, or you've lost a baby, and then you see that, your house is you feel like you're coming into chaos or disarray, yeah, you might be pissed.
And you're a little you envy that person a little bit. Like the people who work hard, whether they admit it or not, they envy the people who have freedom.
Oh yeah, especially if
So,
they feel like that person is unappreciative of what they're doing.
oh, that's an amplifier. So like let's just start at a baseline with no conflict. This person is free and I am not. I just worked a hard ass day. And you got to think about how people with money think too. This dude's sitting over here in the house that I paid for, over here having fun, and I've been at work all day. And men
Tour
and
planes I
women
paid for.
alike. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
So, nah,
And
I
she's
feel that
walking
dynamic.
around the office all day with guys in her social class.
That's a
And people
fact.
talk. So she telling all her home girls that are also in this said social class, girl, my husband, he just sit at home all day and play with paper planes and
Nah, she ain't telling them that.
toys and
Women ain't telling them the truth,
oh
dog. They gonna soup up what he do to their friends, but the fact is they gotta feel it because they know they capping. So she at
and
home
Loki
trying
make
to
it worse.
make it worse because she
Like
gotta
damn, I gotta
mask
lie.
that exactly.
And
When
then
when
her friends souping up their husbands.
but
Oh
they
yeah,
souped
girl,
up
my
for
husband
real.
also a doctor.
Yeah.
He also a doctor.
The
Yeah, we
That's a
both.
problem within itself because I mean, don't get me wrong, you should have an outlet for who you get to talk to about your issues, but at the same time, I feel like we're so quick to like talk to our friends or our siblings or our family in general, coworkers about
About
the
what we
issues that
do
we
in this house.
yeah, and
Oh,
I think that's so annoying.
it
I
is.
think that's so annoying because when you don't go to your partner first, of course you have like the people on the outside gassing you up, and then, of course they're gonna hold on to that if something bad happens. So it's like you can't go back from that because they're always gonna hold on to that bullshit. So talk to your partner first, please.
Some stuff is tough when you like some conversations are really tough to have because we act like we want the truth and
Mm.
Have the
nobody
tough
really
conversation.
wants the truth.
That's the
So
best
it's just
advice I can
like
give. Have the tough conversations.
it's just like going if she was to walk up to him like, yo, I feel like you don't do enough. I feel like you ain't man as I need you to be.
Whew.
You need to put all these fucking toys up. Go get a better job that's at least close to mine. Like I'm giving you everything you need to do it. You got freedom. You got money. Start a business. Do something. He don't want to hear that, and she don't want to tell him all that.
And see, I guess
If
I'm
that's what
just
you're thinking.
different because as long as nothing's getting repoed or foreclosed on, the lights ain't getting cut off, I'm not getting, stopped from streaming any TV shows and binge watching. I don't give a fuck who makes more. Just pay the bills, please.
That is a fact.
And I feel
Everybody
like in
different
a
though.
generation where everybody talking about this fucking 50-50, like, just pay the bills. Are they getting paid? That's all I care about.
Everybody different. Anything
Yeah.
else on this one?
Yeah, how you feel about 50-50, Bobby?
That's never been my thing. Like I'd rather be broke and her save.
Mm.
Bobby,
Like
you're a good
I
man.
God bless you.
I I'd rather do it, man. I'd
God.
rather. On the bright side, the pro to it is I kind of got to say so to kick her out if I want to if shit do hit the fan. Not saying I would, but she
Oh
don't pay
no.
nothing. My name on everything. You gotta go. You gotta go. That's just what it is. I'm just saying.
That be facts though.
That's what it is.
Well, that is good, but I think if you was going 70-30, you could still have that same luxury.
Look, I pay most of the stuff in here. Get out.
That word.
I
Word.
pay most of the shit in here.
I'm
I
not
pay.
ever I'm not ever paying 100% for nobody that's not my wife. That's just a dub.
I feel
I
like
think I'm with you.
Yeah.
After this
yeah.
last escapade,
Yeah, that's a
I'm
dub.
there with you
I'm
now.
not wasting my money on a temporary situation. That's just my perception.
Oh,
I ain't got no
no,
problem with nobody doing it how they want to do it. But yeah, I just
I
personally
envy
can't
you,
do it.
man. I envy y'all.
Yeah.
But you know
Y'all
what?
50-50
Me,
niggas.
Yeah.
I envy
I don't. Because it's never going to be
Oh, I'm not a
50-50,
50-50.
no matter what.
Yeah. I'm just
It's
hell
never going to be
60-40s, 70-30s, 80-20s. I envy all of you.
It's
Cause boy,
always going to be something.
boy, if I if
I'm
I if
trying to
I'm
be
a
100 nigga. Trying to be 100 nigga ain't number else.
yeah, I ain't I'm a zero type of guy because if she ain't mine, then I ain't paying for it. Everything I pay for will be a luxury. Like I'm not like we're not even intertwining our lives in that way. If I had to, be in a relationship today, that's a dub. Like you can't even
I'm
move in
with
if we're not married. It's over. That's over with.
you.
That's how I feel right now, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, Kai, how you feel about the
Boy.
50-50s? What is his
50-50.
requirement?
That's
What's
what
the
I
lowest
feel.
percentage? What's the lowest percentage you willing to take?
There's not a percentage though. Like, how do you? Yeah, you can say, "Oh, you're gonna pay half of this. I'm gonna pay half of this, and we're gonna just pay 50% each of each bill." But
Mm.
then you got housework, you got cooking, you got grocery shopping, and all this other stuff. It's never, as much as you want to say 50-50, it's never gonna be 50-50.
So how? So back to my original question.
How
What
do I
percent?
feel about it?
What percentage
Or
are you
what
willing? What
percentage?
percentage are you willing to accept? Because you're not gonna let a nigga say, "Hey, I'll fold the towels on Tuesday, and I'll pay $250 a month."
250 a month? What's that gonna cover in this economy?
That's what I'm saying. So you got to give a percentage.
That don't even cover groceries or gas. In
Correct.
this,
I spend $60 a week on fruit juices. For
And that's a
real.
fact.
I cold press my old juices. Like I spend like $60 a week on that.
So honestly, like I
Does not
would,
sound like
I mean,
capitalist.
I really wouldn't mind. I can't really put a percentage on it or gauge it. What I can say is that if he wasn't making as much as me, but he was down for the cause, I would not mind carrying us if he had a plan to do better
For
or to
sure.
meet me.
mm,
That's how it should be.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, we gotta go 50-50. And I'm definitely not carrying nobody either. Like, it can't be 10-90. It definitely can't be 30-70. It's got to
okay,
be close.
hold on. So let's go back to the Reddit read. What if the lady genuinely felt like he didn't have no plan? Like you ain't gonna never make no money off these toys now. Come on now. What are we doing here?
He didn't say he was doing it for money though. He said he was doing it as a
As a
hobby.
hobby. Yeah.
But what if he didn't have
They
a
already
plan?
had preset. They already had preset arrangement. Like she was okay with the money he was making. He was obviously okay with the money she was making. Everything was all set until it wasn't. It was
Till it
all
wasn't.
good until it wasn't.
Okay. Kai
That's the
sent you the longest
conversations you gotta
Reddit read
have.
ever. Sorry.
Hmm?
For the second Reddit read, I sent you the longest one ever, and I'm sorry.
Let's see. Let me
When I say
bring
my
this up.
phone has never done a text like this, it did a piece of the paragraph, and you got to click on the paragraph for it to go to this second screen.
Well, you want to just do the automatic read, Reddit read?
No, I mean, I got it pulled up
I
right
mean,
here.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead.
Whatever y'all do.
I
you got you
whatever's
some water.
whatever's
Long
quicker.
as Lord Jesus.
Hope you
Bobby,
got you some
you
water.
just gave me the Bible to read.
All right, let's go. Let's
Well,
go
that's
to
a
this. Let's go to
dissertation.
this automatic one because this one is kind of nasty, and I really want y'all's opinion.
Not nasty.
Like nasty,
I
like
love
freak,
baby mama stories too.
like
I'm a
freaky, or
40-year-old
like
woman who married my husband
bad.
when my stepdaughter Elise, who is now 17, was 6 years old. I met Elise when she was just 3. My husband and Elise's mom had been divorced since Elise was a few months old. Elise's mother was already married to someone else when I met my husband. To make a very long story short, Elise's mother started to hate me during my engagement to my husband. Her husband at the time hit on me in front of my husband and his ex. For some reason, she blamed me and not him. Then a few months later and days before our wedding, she learned he had cheated on her multiple times. I was blamed for this. This led to parental alienation, which my husband and I tried to end and attempted to prevent it from working on Elise. But it worked very well. Elise was brainwashed by her mom to be as unkind to me as possible. This unkindness turned into some very bad moments where she pretended not to know me while we were out, even once or twice when my husband was with us and had stepped away. She also refused to acknowledge her half-siblings as any kind of siblings. She has always called herself an only child. She looked me in the eye and wished me dead on 2 separate occasions. Apparently her mom wished for the same thing. When Elise was 13, a big fight played out in court, but ultimately Elise's wishes were heard, and she went to live with her mom full-time. She sees my husband 2 Saturdays a month as ordered by the courts. Occasionally she will see me or her half-siblings while out, and she is as unkind as ever to me when she sees me. Elise had surgery a week and a half ago. She won't be back at school for a few weeks yet. They have been emailing on work for her to do, but Thursday, they had some materials to send to her home so she could complete certain projects. I was near the school and was asked by my husband's mother to pick up the materials for Elise. Elise's mother also told me to do it. She did not ask. I told them I felt it would be better for someone else to collect them, seeing as my presence is so unwanted. I told my mother-in-law that I knew I would be facing disrespect the second I got to Elise and her mom's house. Mother-in-law told me I just proved to Elise that I don't care about her at all, and I never loved her unconditionally as a parent when I wouldn't sacrifice for her. Am I the asshole? Or does Elise and her mom deserve these hands?
No, no, they definitely deserve them hands.
Oh yeah. Oshowski.
I just, it's so hard, like, talking about, like, I guess co parenting, only because, well, one, I don't have kids. I just know respect. And I know nobody should be wishing death on anybody. I feel like a lot of times, and nobody listening out there better say anything because I'm just going based on this story, but a lot of times in my experiences, the ones who get left, they end up being bitter until they can find somebody else. If somebody else is with somebody, they feel in some type of way because that person has moved on with their lives. And most times,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, it's the man. Now, don't get me wrong, I've seen some bitter baby daddies out there. But in some cases, there are women who are mad that the man has moved on with his life, got married, found somebody else, started another family, and so they are hell bent on making sure that that man is just as miserable as he is, whether it means increasing child support every time they get upset or not letting them see their child when they, when it's their turn. Like, and I don't understand why people do that. Like, withholding a child is not doing anything but just making things worse because it's giving that child a sense of the other parent not wanting to see them when that's entirely not the case.
Yeah, using the child sort of as ammo is always just a bad situation.
And a lot of people
Like
do it. A lot of
terrible.
people.
I hate I hate when I hear friends even in them weird situations. 'Cause I just be like, bro, leave the child. Y'all be acting like them children can't see it. That's what you be thinking.
But
I be
sometimes
thinking
they
them
can't
kids
though. They get brainwashed by the other parent into thinking that one person is a villain and the other one is not.
Pretty much.
And so then you end up in a
see that.
situation where that kid ends up developing a hatred because they're not getting the support from the other side. And like they said, this person sabotaged her co-parenting efforts. She was trying to do the right thing. When the kid came over, she fucking hated her. Even act like she didn't know her out in public. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
and
trash.
then oh well, now you won't support my daughter when she's down bad. No, I won't. Oh well, you never loved me unconditionally. Yeah, kill that.
Especially when you wish
Go
death
ahead with that.
That
upon
wishing
me.
death part is crazy.
And people can only take so much. Like
Truly.
people start thinking that somebody's whole existence is about them. And now
I
we
can
in a
see that.
point where like you have a level of entitlement. And you're like, why do you feel that entitled? Nobody owes you anything.
Not a thing.
I can speak for days on this. But yeah, this one triggered me.
And it really does suck just because you'll always hear that woman. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some stories that it's actually true, like the baby daddy ain't shit, but then you come to find out that, you know, the baby mama's just like withholding her child from seeing her baby father because he moved on and she didn't. And so,
Mm-hmm.
but also, um, as somebody who doesn't have any kids, but also somebody who really enjoys their free time, if I had a kid, I would never keep my significant other from seeing or my ex from seeing their kid because guess what? I need that time to myself. I don't care how much I don't like you. That's your
Free
kid. Bye.
babysitter.
See you in 2 days. They're just doing themselves a
Yep.
disservice by by keeping their kid away from the parent.
Mm-hmm.
Got
But
anything
it's a
else
sad.
on?
The only person that loses in that situation is the kid.
That's ultimately all that's gonna happen. All you doing is hurting the child in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true. All right, on the more sloppy Reddit reads. We out of here. I can't have no more kid conversations, man. Y'all get
Yeah,
too down.
them tough. Them
Yeah.
them tough. Them tough. But this one right here, boy, this one, woof, woof. Kyle, again, forgive me. This mug long as a mug.
Hey yo.
Yeah, almighty.
Hey. That's crazy.
You ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm pulling it up now. But there's an update at the bottom, so hopefully got some good news. So I just found out this is a 60-year-old female. Found out that my husband, late husband's male 62, had a years long affair and may have a 10-year-old child. How do I tell my four grown kids? Ooh. My husband died 3.5 years ago. I always thought we had such a good marriage. We rarely argued, always supported each other. We both worked and raised four kids together. In 2012, I started a master's program, so was away home a few evenings a week. Our kids were all grown and had moved away from home. My husband was supportive. When I had tons of homework on the weekend, he would leave the house for a whole day so I could work undisturbed. Now I know why he never resented leaving me to go visit friends. He wasn't visiting friends, he was spending time with his girlfriend. I never had a clue. This is how I found out. Today, I finally cleaned out his nightstand. I have cleaned everything else the last 3.5 years, his dresser, closet, tool shed, all his stuff from the garage. But today, I started emptying his nightstand. I found so many stuff: cards and notes from her, a very expensive men's watch, a gold chain necklace I didn't buy him and never saw him wear either. The notes were all signed
God
red
damn.
with the heart around it. I pulled out his phone I had saved. I charged it and opened it. I searched through the messages for women's name, checked all the messages, all good. And then I noticed a Fred in his contact. Fred was actually a Frida, about 40. All the pictures and yet she sent him showed her as quite fit and pretty. Everything was dated starting in 2012 while I was at school. Some of the pictures were in my home. He had her here while I was at school getting a degree. Many of the pictures were at her home with her kids. Then there was the ultrasound and her
Damn.
asking him when he was going to tell me, when he was getting divorced. He wanted this child to have its real father. He kept telling her soon that he loved her but didn't want to hurt me. I couldn't stop reading. I felt like my heart was being ripped out of my chest. The last 9 years of my married life was a lie. The last messages, ultrasounds, demand were late 2008. He told her he couldn't leave me because I had cancer. He needed to concentrate on me and make what we thought was my last month's good. They
Did she
agreed to
have
go
cancer?
no,
Oh, go ahead.
no.
I'm sorry.
They
No.
agreed to go no
Damn.
contact for a while. He was the best husband during that time. Coming home early to help and cook dinner, going to she did have cancer. Going to
Oh,
every
okay.
appointment, staying with me in the hospital, supporting me, and was my rock. I had a great surgeon and medical team, and the cancerous tumors were removed. In April 2019, he got a text from her with a baby picture. It said, "I have a son. You have a oh wow, you have an ugly, fat, sick wife. Enjoy your life. I'm back with my ex." There was no
That is
response from
not
her
funny. Oh my
and no
god.
other. Wow,
I'm
That
sorry.
is
you probably
terrible,
cried
bro.
out loud.
I'm
I
sorry.
have been crying on and off all day. My daughter lives with me, asking what is wrong. I told her it was really hard cleaning out her dad's nightstand. Should I leave it at that or destroy the image that she has of her dad with what I found? My four kids have a little brother out there. Should I tell them or leave it be and play ignorant if he
Can-
ever tries to contact us? I
All right.
thought I had moved on. There's more. There's an
Okay.
update too.
All right. Can
I
I?
recently
But can I make a point right quick before we move on and forget how this shit works? Like, why does she need to tarnish the image of her kid. I've had this conversation with Bobby before, but he was talking about like weirdo behavior. Why do the kids need to know that? Like he
We
disgraced
did have this
you.
talk. We did have this
Yeah.
talk.
Like he disgraced you. Okay? But like you said, even in your time of need, he was the perfect husband, the perfect gentleman, and he did everything right. Remember how we talked about all these boxes that people have to check? He checked every box in her opinion.
When you step out of the marriage, the boxes go out the fucking window. And I say that because it'd be one thing if he just cheated on her and that was it. But I can honestly say
She didn't know.
that it,
If
She didn't
if
okay,
a
know until the
tree
right?
nigga
Like,
falls in the
died.
forest
Yeah,
and
and
it's
exactly.
nobody's around
about
to hear it, does it make
it's
a
not
sound?
about her anymore. If I had a sibling out there, I would want to know one. Number two, that 10-year-old kid didn't do nothing to nobody. That's not his fault.
Sure.
Ain't got nothing to do with this. She wrong for trying to even consider pointing it like she should neglect the kid from the siblings. No, don't do that. That's wrong.
Because at the end of the day, his dad is gone, and there's truly like I think about it at this aspect, and I don't want to put nobody's business out there, but I do have friends that are adopted. I have friends that don't know of their other, side of their family. And when medical issues start to get involved, where they need to know their medical history and they don't have a parent or they don't have any like family that they can reach out
Oh,
to,
that's deep. I ain't even think about
That's
that. That's
that's a
deep.
that,
it's like tricky.
That's some shit that wasn't even in my
that's
goddamn
that
equilibriums.
that's go ahead.
I
All I
feel
can
like,
think
It's
about in
true.
it,
It's true. But I'm sorry.
I mean, for me personally, I wouldn't be okay with like being cheated on. And I mean, if that's where it stopped, then no, your kids don't need to know that. They don't need to know that your dad stepped out on you, especially because he's been gone for 3.5 years. But at the
I mean,
same
he
time,
dead. Do it matter?
they still don't need to know that. If you've lost somebody, you don't want to know anything horrible about them. But what I
What
will
y'all
say
think about
is,
that in the comments? If he dead, like, what does it change anything?
that it doesn't matter.
No,
I mean, it would matter to a
so
certain
you let him
extent.
live. So you let him live with the memory that they had. You
That
know,
they
they
had.
have
Yeah.
I get it.
memories in their head. It's like, why do you want to? Like now that all they can think about is that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to think about my dad catching a baseball, catching a football. The times we went to the movies. You know, he bought me some popcorn. We snuck in candy into the theater, like fun stuff like that. You know, he helped me pass a math test. Like he helped me
Oh,
study
I
for
guess
it.
I just didn't see cheating as that much taking over that stuff. I guess, hell, my daddy a cheater. Hell,
But you,
that
but you,
shit's
but,
so normal.
but you got to think
It-
of the story that she gonna tell though, Bobby. We talking about a bitter woman. Like think
That's
about the
true too.
story, and it don't even got to be a woman. Just think about a bitter person and the way they gonna try to
That's true.
alter your perception.
That's
Like
true too.
they finna kill your name.
That's true.
But I don't even think she's bitter. I think she's like legitimately hurt. And so she's definitely
That
going,
breed bitter.
Yeah, two things can
not
be true.
always, not always.
She
But I
just
feel like
she told you she's bitter. Should I tell the kids? Why would she tell the
no,
kids if she just hurt?
that's not, that is
Should I tell the
bitter.
kid?
That is
Yeah.
hurt.
How many headaches you
No,
had that you didn't tell the kids? Like,
no, that's the same
All right,
thing.
we missing something real important here that I don't know how we
But
didn't
really
begin
not.
with
It
this.
was long as hell she
No,
said
no,
all.
no. What got that lady name was so set up for success, cheating success.
oh,
He
Frida?
Frida and he had Fred in
And
the
he had
phone.
Fred?
Never knew.
Yeah.
Oh, when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's clean.
Yeah. Like
And he
Tiger
ain't have to
Woods
name it
left
Zach
on the
Speedy.
voicemail that, hey, this is Tiger. All right, go ahead.
He
I
ain't
just
have
feel
to
like
name
it's
it
one of
Zach
those
Speeds.
situations
He ain't have to
where
name it
it's
customer service. He ain't have to name it nothing stupid. Fred just
Fred.
but at this point in time, the kids, well, there is a kid involved. She needs to
hmm
just say something.
oh yeah.
Hey, she can stop
Definitely.
at the 100% facts. Hey, you know, your dad had another situation, you know, when they get old enough to understand what that means, hey, you guys have a brother. a half brother.
But I feel like she needs to take the time to like heal from whatever she's found because it's obvious that she's in no place to like give that information.
Sure.
Also, on another serious note, though, the only way to contact the kid is to contact the mom, who really got disrespectful
Oh,
in
facts.
text messages.
Yeah, she might tell you to eat dick. Seriously.
Like that
Mm,
was that might have been one of the most coldest things I done heard somebody say to somebody, and
She
I
said
done
you
really?
heard and said,
to tell
"That's why
somebody
you got an
whose
ugly,
wife
fat,
got
sick
cancer.
wife."
Yeah, man. That's wild.
I'm
How
heartless
you deal
then.
with some demons, girl? Good gracious, it get worse than that.
Yeah, that's
God,
pretty
I be
tough.
saying some stuff. Yeah.
That's pretty tough. To say it
I,
to somebody, not like me talking to you talking about somebody else. Like I'm saying it to the person. That's crazy.
like, oh, you didn't pick me? Oh, well, stay with your fat, ugly, sick wife. Like,
Yeah.
damn,
That's wild.
Y'all really taking this to heart.
Is that
damn.
not crazy? Like, is that?
Hold on, hold
I'm
on, hold on.
so
You know, I
face.
need to know the worst thing you
God
done ever
damn.
said to somebody, Kai.
Oh my
I
bad.
need to know that.
Guys, in a previous
Damn.
life, I used to tell people to drink bleach when I was very upset with them.
I don't think
So
that's worse.
I can tell
I
Yeah, I
you,
don't
don't
think
but
think
I'm
that's
that's
worse than
worse.
I'm
telling somebody,
telling you
acknowledging
like
someone
for
has
me,
cancer.
Like you remember in the Drake Pusha T beef when Pusha T referenced his dying producer, the beef was over. Like people stepped in. Like Jay Prince stepped in and was like, "Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Y'all,
cold,
y'all,
bro.
y'all
That's
done.
too
Y'all
cold.
done.
Like
Yep.
people die in this industry over
Wrap that shit up.
comments like that.
Yeah.
When you make certain comments, like it wouldn't shock me if somebody died subsequently
Hold on.
after that comment.
We got a comment. Kizzy said, "If it's not broke, don't fix it. Just take it to the grave. She didn't know. Plus, she will never be closer since the dad passed. Keep them
okay, so
skeletons."
when the mom dies and them kids find out, they're gonna be mad at both of them. So no, let's not do that.
Or you just won't find out. There's a such thing as you just won't find out.
Just
Yeah,
leave it
but
be.
then that
Like what you
comes
know
with
don't won't hurt you in some
family.
situations.
No, no. In this day and age where we got ancestry and all this other stuff, like just go ahead and be
Kai,
honest.
I know two. I'm not. Everybody that's in my family can verify this. I know two key families. Like I know my mom and us, her kids, and one of my aunts and her kids. That's about where it stops at for the Key family, as far as the people that I know in this family. It doesn't hurt
Oh, so you
me
saying
at
if another
all.
key just pop up, it's like,
I met one the other day, a couple months ago. Dude pulled up on me. He was talking. He was like, "Yeah, my last name Key or whatever." I started asking him all kind of questions. He may very well be in my family, but like we exchanged numbers. He ain't never called me. I ain't never called him. Like it don't matter to us. We at an advanced place in our life where those facts just don't matter anymore.
that's a rough way to find out you got a sibling too. That way you just described.
Man, my
Hey, bro,
pop,
what's going on? Hey, we the Cuthbertsons. How you doing? I'm a Cuthbertson too.
Bobby,
Yeah.
my pops
Who
was a
your
douche.
pops?
You know, I found out that I had a sibling on a basketball court one time. This is a true story. This is a true. My sister Raven, God rest the dead, she passed away. Um, I was on the basketball court in Winding the Hills on the south side of High Point. This is a real story. My friends can verify.
Mm-hmm.
My pops just walk up. Hey, meet your sister. She was like 8. Bruh, I ain't seen you in like 10 years. And you pulling up with a sister. What do you mean I got like, yeah, so it was like that. I found out I had a brother that like
It
in a
makes
similar
you feel like
sense.
a type of way though.
No, because it was far
Mm-mm.
gone. Our relationship was so fractured, it didn't matter.
But
My
It
dad
see,
is the same
literally
way.
did not matter.
these kids, they lost their father suddenly.
Correct.
And apparently the mom feels like he was such a good husband that she don't necessarily she's going back and forth with wanting to tarnish that. Like, I don't know. For me personally, I would want to know. Everybody's not like me,
Sure.
but I would want.
Sure. I mean, yeah, definitely different situations when you got a very involved dad. yeah, it's a different situation. But what I'm telling you is that people get to a certain spot in their life where they have this bubble of things that matter, and I just don't think that that would matter anymore. Like if Bobby found out he had a sister today, from his dad, it'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Like
Oh, another one? Cool.
it'd be a cool last 20-minute conversation, and after a week, he probably won't even think about it again. Like, and that's just how niggas are. You know what I'm saying? I know that's what had happened to me. I was like, oh, okay, cool. What we eating
So,
tonight?
Kyle, we had an update, right?
Yes, we did.
Oh
Hold
yeah.
on.
Y'all, we got an
Oh,
update. See what she says.
let's see. Oh, Jesus. I called her number last night, no longer in service. This morning I called the company where my late husband worked, talked with the office manager, the woman who had guided me through the hoops of getting insurance last check after my husband passed. She said the woman does still work there. Then shaking, I asked her if she had a 4 to 5 year old son. She hesitated, then said yes. I asked if she knew about that woman and my husband, and she said everyone knew. Then, through my tears, I asked if she was claiming that child as my husband. The manager said at first she did, but after the baby was born and was obviously part African American, my husband was not. She admitted she lied and was not going to tell me about the years long affair if he didn't pay her any money, or she said she was going to tell about the years long affair if he didn't pay her money. He knew it wasn't his, but paid her so our family wasn't torn up. The manager said at the funeral she did not come with her or the other 2 to 3 people that came. She came in her on her own and they made her leave. I don't remember seeing her except for a couple of pictures after she signed the book. They realized at the funeral that my family didn't know anything when my kids welcomed her and chose to keep quiet. She did try to apologize. I just said thank you and hung up. Now I know he chose me. I will see a therapist to help my newly formed grief and anger and pain. But my kids, all in mid 30s to early 40s, can be spared of the pain knowing what their father did. They will keep believing he was a devoted father and husband, human like everyone else. I'm going to let it go.
Okay.
So I'm glad she did a little bit of
Okay.
diving because yeah, that was crazy. Like that the kid ended up being mixed.
So the child
That
wasn't his.
no, the child wasn't his because I guess she was white and he was white, and
Okay.
so
Mm.
Okay.
he's
Look
still a
at
kid.
that. Look how God be working. It's like he ain't even cheat.
No,
He ain't even
Bobby, that's
cheat.
not how this shit
I
works.
think I'm with you, Bobby. I think his cheek got erased too.
I
His
mean, I
cheek.
think that
Why? Because he
no
died.
harm, no foul.
Hellcat, did the cheek get erased? There's no
Yeah, he
evidence.
ain't even
No
cheat.
face, no case,
She can
man.
act like that didn't even happen. The child
Yeah.
ain't his. We ain't got to worry about nothing. We can, and he dead. Hell, what we talking about? Just let that go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let that
I'm
rock.
glad she didn't tell the kids now.
Yeah, because she would have been full cap. And then she got to explain why she ruined that man's legacy based on an
Yeah,
impulsive decision.
check every box. He
Every
just would cheat a
box.
little bit on the side. On the side. Come on now, we good.
From
We
what they said, it was a one-time thing. She had
nah
cancer. She was getting her
nah
master.
nah.
I
Cub
mean,
was
I'm
knocking that down every weekend.
That's a
I'm not
fact.
gonna sit here. I mean, it was a 10 year
He
long
was
affair.
knocking
Was it not?
every while she
Like
was in class. Oh yeah,
He was in
10 years.
LA.
yeah.
Hunts and fitties.
Ain't gonna titties.
Count the green. Get in
Get in
between
between those
those
titties.
titties. Look at Carface.
Now, what if the shoe was on the other foot?
Oh, he got to go, bro. Protect yourself, King.
Oh, I'm tarnishing the shit out of her legacy.
Protect your peace,
I'm
King.
tarnishing the shit out of her legacy. Oh, your mama was a thought.
Bit.
Thought busting it open all over the neighborhood. Goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Bobby, show him how you gonna be when you getting welcome back to the streets. How you walking back to the streets?
Wait. What's that song? Return of the Mac. Hey, return. I'm going crazy. Oh yeah.
I like that song too. I It's okay.
I
We can
Welcome.
do
play
that.
that every time I'm coming back to the streets. I play Return of the Mac.
Oh boy.
Put that
Nah,
mug
nah,
on
nah.
replay.
If the shoe was on the other foot, like I don't know. I think niggas take that deal, yo. Like, okay, what are the boxes that she needs to check for you, Bobby? Like to be the perfect girl.
No, to cheat on you.
No, wait. I'm making the argument. I'm making the argument. I'm
See,
throwing that in. What is the perfect girl for you? Because that dude, he checked all the boxes.
see, loyalty is the number one for women.
Correct.
Loyalty, cause y'all so different. Y'all chemistry and biology so different. When y'all cheat, it's like y'all invested. It's too much. Y'all mentally invested, emotionally invested. Y'all are cheating. I can just go.
Yeah,
I
y'all
can just
just
go
trying
fuck.
to
Yeah, I can come back. Ain't nothing.
try to make
That's
the
how she
last
didn't
friend.
know. That's how she never caught him. He was doing this shit probably all the time. She never knew a thing. Bro came home, was the perfect husband, perfect father. She never didn't even notice that Fred was Alfreda. Speaking of Alfreda is crazy. Alfredo Warrior? That is crazy. He could have named her Alfredo. It's so many possibilities. But what you think, Keith?
You trying to get called Alfredo?
Alfredo's crazy. Alfredo's crazy.
Alfreda is her name is crazy, dog. That shit is wild.
I gotta get a flag for you, yo. There's gotta be a
That is
flag
He's.
somewhere
They
on my
said her name
on
was
my
Frida.
shit, yo.
Nobody said anything about Alfredo.
where the fuck did he get Fred at?
It's just Frida without the A on it.
fuck, fuck that nigga get Fred at? Oh my goodness.
Put a flag on yourself. Like,
I
what is
just threw
going
it. That
on
bitch just
here?
bounced off the wall.
Is my phone not connected as an option? That's crazy.
It's time to go to sleep. Like, what is going on here?
It's definitely time.
I'm a 40-year-old woman who married my
Oh
husband.
no, we
when
already
my
heard you,
stepdaughter-
bitter woman. But nah, okay. So if a woman check all the boxes, let's say, all right, for you right now, Bobby, she enters your life. You meet her tomorrow. She's 25.
All
She's
right.
she has every physical thing that you want. She's voluptuous. She's nice. She's got the personality. She's ambitious. She got
Work
goals.
hard.
She works hard.
Clean
Good
up.
conversation. You know, she goes to the gym. I know that's important to you. You've mentioned
Oh
it
yeah,
multiple
gotta go to
times
the
to me.
gym. We can't get fat together.
She goes to the gym. She's vegan. She's concerned about your health. She cooks for
Oh
you.
yeah, there we go. There we
You know what
go.
I'm saying? Like, and on top of that, she do that thing you like on Thursdays.
Oh yeah.
What
I
is the
ain't gotta
thing?
ask.
She
I ain't
you ain't
gotta
got you ain't
ask.
gotta ask. She doing it while you playing Call of Duty. She
Oh
don't care.
yeah.
She's
Missing
invested.
all my motherfucking
You
shots.
know what I'm saying? You in there?
Oh yeah.
I got. All right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. But I'm getting shot, Bobby. Where you at? You.
Pick me up. Pick me up.
Yeah.
I got
Exactly.
this.
Exactly. Exactly. But you figure out from one of your homeboys. Hey man, I seen her at Olive Garden. One of them drug dealer niggas. And she
Oh,
come
that's
home. And she come home and get it to you the same night. And act like
It
nothing
just ain't,
happened.
it just ain't nothing that she can do to get by that. It just ain't nothing. It ain't.
What you
Loyalty
mean?
is number one. Loyalty is number one. Like if that box ain't checked, it's almost like none of the boxes are checked.
Yeah, I can feel that. I can feel that. I don't think that you would even know. Because niggas
Oh,
don't
like if you didn't
investigate like
know,
niggas don't even investigate. Yeah, different scenario. Niggas don't investigate like women do.
not even close.
Like, so niggas can get spun and you won't know.
Oh yeah, that's different. That's different. What
Yeah.
I don't know won't hurt me.
Yeah. So like
Yeah, yeah. It ain't nothing I can do about it.
and women cheat way better than men. They wouldn't even be at the
Woo.
local Olive Garden. They'd be at the Olive Garden 4 cities over. Like they would have
They in
already
not
told.
Burlington. Yeah,
And
yeah,
they can be
yeah.
honest when they cheat. Niggas be out here acting like they not married, acting like they ain't got no girl. A woman will tell you, "Hey, I got a nigga." You know what I'm saying? And we live in this city.
Niggas
You
don't
know,
give a fuck.
niggas don't give a fuck.
Niggas don't give a damn.
Niggas don't give a fuck.
Trust me, I've been a nigga that ain't gave a damn for a long time.
Hey,
Oh, you got a
I,
man? Bad. I ain't trying to be your man.
I
I'm
was
just
that nigga when I was younger. Till that nigga came for my life. I was like, yeah, never again, dog.
that
Yeah, I said, yeah,
That
I'm
did
done
not
with
happen.
that. That's cooked. That's cooked. And then I met the love of my life, so it was definitely cooked. It was super cooked after that, but yeah, be careful, y'all out here. You know, these niggas be willing to die for that pussy, boy.
She check
Truly.
all them boxes, man. She check them boxes. It's when you ain't
Yeah.
got to ask for it. That's
Oh,
just
when you ain't got to ask for it, that's special. Yeah. When she has a
Oh,
certain level of knowledge. Yeah.
how did you say all?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just thinking about myself.
Yikes.
oh.
All right,
So
man.
Kai, that's one thing you got to keep in mind. Never make us ask for it. Just go with the wind, bullseye.
Yeah.
I mean, that ain't never gonna be a problem for me. But
There
yeah,
there's a saying that goes, I'd rather have the dog that I have to slow down and pull his leash than the one I have to kick to walk.
first things first, Peter. Why are you kicking the dog?
Where you be getting these sayings? Where you be finding these?
I'm like
You hung
completely.
out with old people, old country ass motherfuckers.
Hey man, you talking about a nigga that's from Lexington and High Point, North Carolina. Hey, that's what we
I
did, you
ain't
know.
never heard that one, but I like it.
We pre-internet, bruh. We actually got to hang out pre-internet. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody talk about the same stuff now because everybody got the internet. So like there's no more classic movies. Now there's just like classic memes and TikTok dances and sayings now. So like back in the day they had sayings and analogies and they taught stories with parables. But everything's different now.
That's true, nigga. On the front, boy, you gotta. We gonna tell a story now.
Yeah.
And I rather. So you said I rather had a dog that I got to kick.
No, the one that I gotta slow down
Okay, when I gotta. Hey, stop, nigga, stop, God,
as
stop.
as opposed to
Then the
kick him
one,
to make him walk.
damn, bitch, go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow for that
okay.
one.
And basically the analogy is alluding to we like people with initiative, self-starters.
Oh, okay. Nah, for real.
Yeah.
For real. Okay, I like that one. You learn something every day.
Come on, man.
Viewers,
Come on.
that's a good one right there.
It is. It is.
I'm here. Anytime. $1.99. I got plenty of those. Plenty of those sayings for you. Should we try to view this Mortal Kombat clip? All right, never mind. What videos do we have any videos? This is what we need. We need like a top. Everybody gets to show one video per show.
Okay. I ain't got one right now though. I ain't gonna lie, because we just made that up.
Yep. No, you're good. Just next show.
Okay.
You get one video. Do not share it in the chat.
Okay, don't share in the chat.
Heard I
Oh,
just
I be
y'all to
having.
with me. Okay.
Yeah. You said what? What kind?
I said I just want y'all to laugh with me, but it's okay.
No, we're
I'll
gonna
say-
laugh with you on the show.
Yeah, but
Bad.
if I see it
Oh,
right
this gonna
then,
be fire.
it's tomorrow, and then I gotta wait. Like, that's
Yeah, just put it in the cut. It's just sleeper. Are you that person that buys the gift for somebody on their birthday, and their birthday is in like a week, and you're like, yeah, I got to give it to them now.
I'm that person that buys the gift, tells them about the gift as soon as I buy it. Like, I'm not one of those people that can keep surprises. I just want to tell
Hey,
them.
I just bought you a purse. Just letting you know, FYI. Like,
See, Kai, you
surprise
gonna
me
be
on my
mad at me
birthday.
because I'm gonna want another gift on my actual birthday.
That's
yeah,
fine. That's one of my love languages. I love giving gifts. So
celebrate my
yeah.
birth.
Hey, why don't we come out at 1 instead of why do we come out at 0? Ain't that stupid? I think I heard in Japan they come out at like you're 1 years old as soon as you come out. We the
That's
only
the-
stupid ones that come out at 0.
No.
But that's
You
come
can't
out
be
as
a
one.
year old.
You a day, you 30 minutes, but
If
you
we
got
if we build a house today, that house was built in 2024. It's not a year old in 2024.
yeah.
But the
can make
foundation is
body
probably a
size.
year old.
No, it's not.
The slab. I don't know.
Bobby.
Just I seen that the other day. I was like, huh. Because you technically was in there eating, breathing with a heartbeat for a little bit. I mean,
But even then,
and them Asians, boy, they don't be wrong about a lot of stuff, especially.
Well, they
them
wrong about
shows.
this.
Let me shut up. I'm done. Nope, I'm done. We're not
Because at
getting you
the very
canceled.
most, you would be what, 10
Hell
months
no.
old?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
You know.
No, Bobby, you're
I'm just
wrong,
saying.
and whoever said
I'm
that was
not.
wrong.
It's not my thing. I didn't come up with this.
Yeah, but
But
you
you
backing
brought
it
it to the
though. Yeah,
pod.
you backing it. Yeah.
No, I'm just looking at all
No, no.
sides of the. I see y'all
No,
point, and
you
I
said we
think
was
that's just
dumb
y'all wrong.
for
You don't
doing
get to
things the
throw a
way that
rock
we
and
do
hide your hand. Yeah, no.
in
Yeah,
America.
I'm throwing a rock and I'm stepping back because this ain't my idea. I come up with a bunch of dumb ideas.
Wanted
This
to
ain't one
adapt.
of them.
No, this is on the
Like
list. This is going on the
I
list, man.
average a dumb idea a day.
Oh,
Well, I'm just like, damn, Bobby, we probably shouldn't have did that. Like,
that's part.
probably
That's part
should.
of your. That's part of your brilliance, though.
Yeah, good boy.
See,
I
that's
be
why we
sitting
make a
here like,
good
damn,
team. Cause like I
shit.
think that shit ain't gonna work, and I'm gonna tell you every reason it ain't gonna work, and you give every reason why it's gonna work, and then
It's
some
gonna
way we
work.
meet in the middle.
Even the stupid parts, it's
Yeah,
gonna work.
yeah,
That ain't that stupid. Trust me. I done seen
yeah, 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 yeah.
dumber shit out here all day and night.
That was for your yawn, Kai.
We did have something else, but we gonna probably call it it. Kai Love interest next show. Also preparing for Kai versus 20 guys.
Oof,
Okay, y'all ready?
I want to
oof.
just
Kai
go ahead and get this
versus.
love interest out the way so we can, let people know that they need to come correct or not come at all.
All right, Kai gonna give you her pre-qualifiers. 20
Mm.
guys. Okay, okay. What you got, Kai? So Kai gonna tell you what her what tickle her fancy.
Actually, I'm not.
What what
All right, right to Kai.
um, no, I just want somebody who can be honest and loyal. I really would like somebody to be adventurous. Like, and when I say adventurous, I don't mean like going to your local sushi spot on a Tuesday. I'm talking about like wanting to zip line and travel outside of the country, try different foods like Indian food,
okay.
Thai food. Um, also want somebody who does not come with any drama. So if you have an ex that you're still dealing with and she might be crazy and I have to bring out my crazy, then I'm not for you. I don't want drama. I like to stay at home. I like to have fun though on the weekends. And I like to be spontaneous. Like if I see something that's out of town, like a couple hours away, I want you to be able to say, "Yeah, I can do that." Also, I don't discriminate. I'm not one of those people that says they have a type. As long as you're good looking and you're nice, then it works. Short kings can apply.
Not the short king.
You
Fuck
heard it here.
you too.
So we really are setting up this Kai versus 20 guys. So if you are interested in coming and being a part of Key and Bob and getting to know Kai, we gonna keep you on the lookout of where it's gonna be, how we gonna
Oh,
do it.
oh, we got one. We got one already. We got one. Hellcat said he flying in from Bama.
Oh yeah,
We
that's
got
one.
one. We got one.
Let's go. We got one. And we
Now we
might can
need
do it
night.
virtually. I don't know. We'll figure this out. We'll
We
figure out how
can
to.
definitely do it virtually. If you are interested in talking to Kai and you two shot to approach her on social media, you can email keyandbob@gmail.com. We are very responsive. Or you can hit us up on the Instagram. We got our Instagram tags on here. Key from HP, ZenMaster_B. You can get at us on Instagram. And we would love to put you on the show. I think what we'll do
Hit
is
us
we'll
up in the
black out the
Discord.
face. We're going to black out the face and have preset questions. And so then, we'll let Kyle qualify, who needs to move on to the second round.
But like,
Don't
what's the
get
second
swept.
round? Do we
Don't
knock
don't
somebody
get
one
swept,
off?
KD. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think like the blackout round is like we should, and we'll talk about this more offline. Like the blackout round will be like where you don't see their face, but you can have a small conversation with them. and then you pick like from that certain group, like who
Like
you want to
speed
move
dating.
forward. Yeah, I don't know how we got
Also, this
here.
is sound really picky, but like, um, you have to be willing to like go to one rave a quarter. I know that sounds
A
so crazy,
rave.
but we gotta rave together.
Everybody's got normal expectations, and then it's like that one thing where it's like, why, yo? It's like,
I
yeah,
go to so concerts and shows, like that's really important. Like we can go to do some music stuff that they like to do too, but yeah, going to festivals and seeing lasers is something I like to do.
Hey, my 8 to 12 hour 2K guys, go ahead and mark it off your list. Cause I don't know.
damn.
Sound like you ain't gonna be on that game, buddy.
Well, and that's another thing. I'm not gonna bother you if you game because I don't want to be bothered. Like I definitely believe
Never mind.
art for the soul.
Dog. Yo,
So
so
if
Hey,
did,
but
2K comes
email
out, I
us.
will not bother you.
Email us. Let us know if y'all try. We're gonna do it virtual. All you gotta do, you'll be just like us right here. Have a small conversation. We'll move on. You know, we'll get it. We'll get you settled. Get to know Kai.
did y'all see the video that I posted on Facebook?
I
Speaking
sure
of
did, and I'm not engaging. I'm about to
speaking
leave.
speaking of Frida, like what happened to Coop from All American? Look at this shit. Can y'all hear that? Do y'all hear
Nah,
that?
the copyright.
But I've
Nah, the
seen it.
copyright.
Okay.
I
First of
really
all,
did think it was like I can't believe it's her. That blew my mind.
look at that mustache. Oh,
It's cosplaying as the
Wait, wait,
Hamburglar.
wait, 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 wait. That's Frida from
from
what's
Empire.
the name?
From Empire.
Empire.
That's Frida Getz.
Oh, I thought that was the girl from All American.
It is. That's the same
Dog.
girl. That's Coop from All American or Frida Gatz from Empire.
Where the
So
fuck she get a fucking mustache from? Her shit thicker than my shit.
ah, what
Oh,
the
she
heck?
is invested. She is invested into this.
Let's talk about it.
This is a heavy investment right here.
Oh, what did it say? Exit full screen. Why? Oh, okay.
I'll be back.
Oh, my screen is tripping. Oh, let's wrap it up, man. Damn, I got a good kick out of that though. Why? Why did they go to this old Canva stuff? Anyways, yeah, boy, she was
Dang,
on
Bobby,
one.
that was a magic trick. It disappeared.
Yeah, he said he was stepping away.
Listen, I'm still. I don't know. I don't know what that was.
What?
I'm googling right now.
Don't defend it.
Like,
Don't defend it. Just let it
I'm no,
go.
I'm not defending it. That's. When I saw all that purple on purple on purple, I was very upset.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie though.
Just
The song actually slapped. I can't lie about the song. I
I
just that
mean, she's a talented artist.
no, she is. She is. Yeah, the song is fire.